Hi, Christopher. I have some books for you today. And I know we talked about a lot of books that have to do with fall. Told Mom that I would look into a lot of them. I just want to read some of the names. I'll write her a note. Fletcher and the Falling Leaves. We're going on a leaf hunt. You remember we went on the bear hunt. Fall Mixed Up, Autumn Leaves, Fall, The Runaway Pumpkin, The Bumpy Little Pumpkin, and Leaf Man. Well, I found Leaf Man at the library, and you could see they made a face out of this big leaf. And I won't read this book to you because I have another one that's really much more fun. This is Leaf Man, and it shows all the different kinds of leaves you'll find on different trees. And it tells the story of the Leaf Man and how he's going to run away or blow away in the wind. Let me turn it this way so you can see. And the author, Lois Ehlert, she took leaves and made animal shapes out of them. And this one is a chicken, and this one is some ducks, I think. So you might be able to do that. We'll do that as one of our projects. We'll try to make a leaf man or a leaf animal. Here she made some vegetables growing out of leaf shapes. And I don't know, that looks like another, oh no, that's a turkey. I was going to say it looks like another chicken, but it's a turkey. You cut some pieces off of leaves and then just use some leaves whole. Here she made an orchard of things growing on trees, but the trees are made out of leaves. So this is a really nice book to give you some ideas of one of our projects. But this is the book I want to read to you. It's really fun. It's called I Want That Nut. And it's about a mouse and a chipmunk and an acorn. The acorn is the nut. This is by Madeline Valentine. I Want That Nut. You know what, I'm just going to move this a little bit over here so we can see more of our book. There we go. I Want That Nut. Mouse and Chipmunk were playing together when they heard a kerplunk. They peeked through the bushes and saw, what do you think they're going to see that made a kerplunk? A nut. N-U-T spells nut. A big, beautiful nut. It's an acorn. Mouse looked at the nut, and Chipmunk looked at the nut, and Mouse and Chipmunk looked at each other. Oh, you take it. No, you take it. I insist. You should really take it. Well, I guess I did see it first. Okay, I'll take it. I think Chipmunk wanted it first. So Chipmunk took the nut and ran away. Chipmunk and the nut were inseparable. They played together, they read together, they lay in the grass and stared at the clouds together. And Mouse says, I want that nut. So Mouse went to visit Chipmunk for a friendly visit. He very politely knocked on the door. Mouse and Chipmunk and the nut sat down to tea. Mouse doesn't look very excited about this, very happy, but Chipmunk is so happy to have the nut. Well, this is lovely, thank you, said Mouse. It's our pleasure. The nut and I are very happy that you stopped by, said Chipmunk. Mouse said, oh, look, a dinosaur. And he pointed that way, and Chipmunk looked away. And Mouse took the nut while Chipmunk wasn't looking. Aha! Chipmunk should have known that old trick. Mouse and the nut did everything together. They played tic-tac-toe together. They napped together. And they were having a dance party when there was a knock on the door. The visitor looked a little familiar. Look at that. Wearing shoes and a hat and a mustache. Oh my goodness. Hello, I am the judge of the most beautiful nut contest. You may have heard of us. Do you have a nut? Yes, said Mouse. Give me that nut, said the visitor. I know who it is. It's Chipmunk. Mouse paused. He looked very closely at the visitor, and then he handed the visitor the nut. The visitor left. Uh-oh. Chipmunk and Nut were having the best time together, and Mouse stomped over. Hand over that nut. I want it back. Oh my goodness. The nut is mine. They both said it. You see, the little pointing arrows are talking from both of them. Actually, it's mine, said a voice over in the side. I've been out of my tree this morning. I've been looking for it. Fell out of my tree this morning. I've been looking for it all day. What do you think that is? It's bigger than a mouse and bigger than a chipmunk. It has a bushy tail. I think it's a squirrel. Thank you for finding my nut. Goodbye, said the squirrel. Well, Mouse and Chipmunk sat down together. That got a little out of hand, didn't it? Yes, it did. I'm sorry I stole the nut. I'm sorry I stole the nut. Are they still friends? Yes, they were. Hey, look at this log. Oh. And they played together with the log, and nobody stole it. And they had a good time. Oh, is that the end? Let me see. One more page. Mouse smiled at Chipmunk, and Chipmunk smiled at Mouse. And Mouse and the Chipmunk and the log had the best time together. Oh, that's nice. Well, I hope you like that story. We'll be doing some other projects, and I'll see you on Tuesday.